Like Kenny Malamade inspired. Oh, I got through. Nice. Woo. This is just the status quo. Woo. So much better than okay, well this is In-N-Out Burger, probably the most famous rock slab in Squamish, and here's the video up here of me climbing up this thing. I only got to over there, so but anyways, I talked to so many people who go, oh, I can't ride the rock slabs when they're wet. It's like, it's so scary. There's no grip. And honestly, this rock here in Alice Lake and Squamish has more grip when it's wet than when it's dry, because dry tends to be dusty, and once the dust gets under your wheels on these things, it's full on rodeo. So when it's wet, the rain cleans them like right off, so there is no loss of traction. This is so grippy, like you can walk up a wall. That's walking right up this wall here. Stuff like this is a problem though. You don't want to get caught up in that. So I've actually never tried to walk right up here, but this is pretty steep right here. But it has so much grip that it's like, oh, it's just too steep to walk up. Oh. Yeah, that's tough to walk up there. So here's another fun fact. All of these gnarly lines on rock slabs, I did them all in the rain first. Now I remember going down here, I got out of control because I didn't know how to ride this stuff yet. And I jumped, and I really wish I had the video of that, but I jumped. Oh, I'm pooped from walking up there. So I have a camera set up here. So this part here, because it's so steep, you're gonna get some speed. So that's right through the wettest part there. And I can stop full control and get into a little steeper section again here. And I'm gonna try and stop right here so you can see. So this is full wet right here. Honestly, what you don't want to do is get in that moss stuff. That's where the trouble starts. So it has so much, and it gets really wet down in there. So this is about as wet as it gets, and I'm just gonna walk right up it because you can. But it is like, that's soaking wet. Now I'm still gonna be able to stop my bike on here, and the reason is it has so much grip. But not only that, it's also learning the techniques to ride steep terrain, and you really need to learn how your brakes work and how to feather them and when to use more pressure and body position. It all comes into play riding these steep rock slabs in Squamish, or anywhere for that matter. But this is just like, just walking right up it. Mind you, it's hard to walk up because it is so steep, but these are the Ride Concept shoes. So much grip. Oh, now I'm dying. It's so hot. Okay, let's go get the bike. Oh, once you get over here, it gets even steeper. So basically, I am just pulling the front brake, and right here you can see how wet this is, and I'm just gonna creep down here. I am not sliding at all. I'm just moderating my braking, just feathering, and I'll just come to a little stop before I go into the forest here. And honestly, it doesn't get wetter than that, so whew, let's just get up here. Yeah, like this is raging here. Just raging. I'm sweating from climbing up and down. But right there, I saw it before I dropped into the forest. So if you are afraid to ride these Alice Lake rock slabs in the wet, I'm here to tell you, don't be. It has maximum traction. Maximum traction. Way more than in a dusty summer. I'm way more afraid in a dusty summer than I am in the wet. Yeah, I think when I jumped, I landed over there somewhere. I got in here and I was booking. I really wish I had that video. So I just want to show you one more thing here. Take a look at my back tire. It has no tread left on it, like none. You don't really need that coming down this rock slabs, but you know where tread comes in handy? On the roots and the dirt. So I have gone through, this is my 4th back tire this year, and that is my 3rd front tire. And I think, but the first front tire that was on there was an older one from when I bought the wheels. It had it on there, so it actually got a bit of time. And then I bought this Michelin E-Wild, and this is the 2nd one this year, and it's still good to go. The front doesn't wear out anywhere near the back does, because you are dragging the brakes on stuff. Like even on the top of there, you are sliding a bit on the back, so you're definitely wearing off some tread. But in general, more tread on that. Yeah, I probably wouldn't have slid as much on the very top, but then again, I ride it so much, it's not something that bothers me. It might bother you, but that doesn't really bother me. But I am going to get a new tire if ski season doesn't start right away. So this Goodyear Newton's not a bad tire, but this is the one that I broke the rim with. But I didn't break the rim because I hit a rock. It's because I hit a root and it ripped the spoke, and that's what happened. But this Michelin E-Wild, I really like this tire on the front. And I might just get another one for the back, because I did have one on the back. All right, just keep this lap going here. This is really wet here. Wow. But full traction. Even this spot here, get the high line, no problem. It's the wooden features that are the scary ones. Mind you, that one's so old, there's really nothing to be afraid of. Maybe my brake's squealing. But so this spot here, even with those roots, you can still control your speed. Woo. Soaking wet. I know, like in the middle of the summer, when we're going through the dry spells, it just gets so dusty. I really don't like coming down through here because there's like no traction at all. Like literally none. But right now, it's so good. Like even this spot here. So this is the classic spot right here. This is definitely going to be wet down in here. That is so wet. And I have full traction, so don't be afraid of it. Just embrace it. Oh, look at that. Okay, that is some deep water. Wow. Wow. Whew. Oh, that was a good lap. Let's go down the double donut here. So this rock is a little different than in and out and stuff, but it still has a ton of grip. Those pavers, on the other hand, they really don't have any grip. They're just for erosion. But now I definitely know I need a new back tire. That thing's cooked. I need to go home and get one.